Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For this episode, I'll be making some stuffed bell peppers, and this recipe can have many variations from country to country. These are the ingredients that you will need. Some bell peppers, Italian sausage for the stuffing, marinara sauce, chicken broth, long grain rice, I'm using jasmine rice, seasoning to taste, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and some mozzarella cheese. So we're gonna saute the onions and garlic. I already started sauteing the onions and garlic, like so. Once that is hot, I'm gonna add the Italian sausage. So I pre-seasoned the Italian sausage with onion, garlic, salt and pepper, Italian seasoning, and some garlic powder. And these ingredients are gonna be stuffed in your bell pepper, and then it's gonna be baked. So right now I'm gonna be preparing the stuffing for the bell peppers in the pot, in the fry pan. So hopefully you can see what's going on here, guys. And for the bell peppers, while that heats, guys, I used 4 bell peppers, and that's gonna give me 8 bell peppers to add the stuff into. You can use 3 bell peppers depending on how many you're feeding. I washed and dried these, and then I added a little salt and pepper, and I coated it with some olive oil. So these are ready for the topping already. So I'm gonna add the Italian sausage to be cooked. You're just gonna even this out until there are no lumps. And the entire mixture for the topping, guys, will take about 20 minutes. So the beef is being browned. The Italian sausage is being browned. You can also use ground beef for this recipe. So that's why there can be many variations to it. So once this is fully browned, I can add the other ingredients. Still need some more time. At this point, I can add some more Italian seasoning. Use some garlic powder. It's almost completely browned. And to this, guys, I'm gonna add the rice. And there are other variations where you can also use rice that's already cooked. Okay, so I'm gonna add the rice, and I'll put the recipe ingredients in the description, guys, so that you have it to follow. And you know the rice is gonna be needed to cook. Here I'm adding 1 cup of marinara sauce and the chicken broth. You're gonna stir, and this stays on high heat until it starts to boil. And then you're gonna have to turn the heat down, cover it so that it can simmer and that the rice can actually be cooked. So I'm gonna cover this for a little bit. And while that cooks, guys, another variation to the marinara sauce could be tomato sauce. So it's whatever you have in your pantry, you can always change it up, and it still makes a delicious meal. Okay, so at this point, I have to turn it on low because you know it's the rice and you want to make sure the rice is fluffy and it's cooked nicely. I can stir it again. And guys, while that cooks, you would go ahead, you would preheat your oven to 350 degrees because after the mixture, the stuffing is ready, I'm gonna stuff the bell peppers and they're gonna bake for at least 15 to 20 minutes in the oven with the stuffing. And it's optional where you can pre-bake just to kind of make the bell peppers a little bit maybe crispier. Okay guys, so while that cooks, I already preheated the oven, and once this is ready, I'm gonna spoon the mixture into the bell peppers, and you're gonna fill the bell peppers with as much topping as you can to the top, and then you're gonna sprinkle the top with the mozzarella cheese and bake for 15 to 20 minutes. And one of the other variations is you can add even the mozzarella cheese beforehand, but I'm gonna wait and add it at the end. Yeah, so let's check our topping here. A little bit. And you can see, guys, it's cooking. Yes guys, so while that's cooking, I just want to take the time to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe And please watch until the end. Turn on your notifications so you'll be notified each time that I have another episode on different recipes. Yes. So yes, guys, this is a great family meal, and especially with the kiddos, you know, they don't like eating the vegetables sometimes. You know, you could try the bell pepper recipe and see. It's very colorful, and you know, the kids might just enjoy seeing the colors. You can add a salad to this recipe once it's done, or I like adding garlic bread. So garlic bread would also make a good side piece with the bell peppers. So yeah, you can have it as is, or you can add, you know, whatever you like with this meal. But in itself, it is a complete meal because you have your protein, you have your starch. The protein is the Italian sausage, the rice is your starch, and you have your veggies included. You have the cheese, so it can also make a complete meal. So you could just have this alone and again. Yeah. So this might take another 5 minutes or so for the rice to really cook and get shelly and fluffy, you know. However, it still is gonna be cooked a little bit more in the oven. So, you know, even if the rice is not totally cooked, once you add it and you bake it for an additional 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, it should help to cook the rice fully, and it should be fine. So I will certainly I'm going to certainly put the ingredients in the description box and the directions as to how to make this delicious stuffed bell peppers. So the only thing that needs to be cooked currently, it's the rice. So again, the rice is just cooking now, and once that's cooked, we can add the toppings to the bell peppers. I already preheated the oven, so we're just waiting on the rice to be cooked. And guys, although it might seem like it takes a long time, this meal does not take very long to cook. So again, if you have some time constraints, it's also not, it doesn't take very long to prepare. So just the bell peppers, you just need to cut them, and the Italian sausage does not take long to cook. Also, you could use pre-cooked rice. That would actually, lessen the time. Add the pre-cooked rice, and then you stuff them and put them in the oven, and in no time you have an enjoyable meal. Because I know, like, if you work and sometimes, you get home, might be a little bit tired, you just want to make something quick and easy. This is also another quick and easy idea for a meal. Yes. And the rice is almost ready, guys, almost ready. And we're gonna spoon this into these bell peppers in a little while. Okay, guys, so we're gonna spoon the topping into the bell peppers and bake for another 15 to 20 minutes. So even though the rice grains might still need a little bit more cooking, they're gonna be done in the oven when these are being baked. So guys, we're filling the bell peppers with the topping. Guys, I forgot to mention that you have to take the stem out. Okay, so even though it leaves a little hole in the section with the stem, it's fine. You're still just gonna fill it with the topping. So one side will have that hole from taking out the stem and the seeds, and then this side is fine as is. Guys, hopefully you can see as I stuff these. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so this is how it will look. So here we just sprinkle the cheese on top. You don't have to put too much in the beginning. You can always add more cheese at the 15 to 20 minutes mark. Okay guys, so this is how the stuffed bell peppers look. Now I'm gonna add it to the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, so here you have it. This is how your stuffed bell peppers should look after 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. And you can add some parsley flakes. I'll just add a little bit. That one had too much. But that's optional, guys. You could add some cilantro just to garnish, or you can just have these as is. Please try this recipe. It does make for a delicious meal, and there are many variations. You can change up the protein. You don't have to add the rice. You can use cooked rice as well, which makes it a little bit quicker, but they do come out delicious. So please go ahead and try this recipe. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching, guys. Until the next episode, this is Brookgrass saying goodbye.